Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. Today, I will show you the gameplay for Bridge Amplifier damage build for Twine Peaks Endurance. And to avoid any confusion, let's call it 2026 damage build 1. First, don't worry, the current recycle build works well. I have been using it since day 1 without any issues. Just if you are lucky with the big meteor, more about that in a moment. This build is a damage one as you see in this clip. Some people prefer damage builds in general, for damage score, or their durability is not the best for a recycle build. Like they use a spawn cover in front of the tunnels to clear the early waves, so the tunnel main traps stay intact for the late hard waves. Either way, the build is ready. I actually finished it long time ago, when I was testing the defender's trick as I explained in this video. To rely on them to take the hit from the big meteors from the Space Rocks modifier. It wasn't working as I expected, then we got the defender's rework. So, I edited the build for sometimes, trying to avoid the big meteor spawns as much as possible. While keeping the tunnel long enough for Husk, since wave 30 is long. With lots of smashers and mini-bosses. But you all know smashers and how they love destroying everything. I ended up making it so simple, like a straight way to the amplifier, just like Pit Amplifier new damage build. And voila, it worked. Smashers issues disappeared, while I managed to avoid all big meteor spawns, which is huge, more than you think. No more baits, no need to watch for the big meteors or anything. But you must have noticed, I'm still using the old loop bridge here. Actually, that's not the main loop bridge / amp design. The main one is under the amplifier, inside the terrain like I explained in the previous video about bridge amp build update, I will leave in the description. It worked with it very well. But then, after Save the World went free, I got the smashers weird thing few times. Like when they don't recognize the amp sometimes, or they charge at the end of the tunnel once they spot the amplifier. The first one is gone now from my testing. But the one that they may charge once they spot the amplifier still. It's rare, but may happen. They just destroy some walls, but I want to avoid it completely. So, I just went and rebuilt the old loop bridge on top of the one under the amplifier. And it worked. I did some runs without a single issue. You may wonder why I kept both. Like the old one was already working. Well, for some people, they had issues with the mini-bosses destroying it sometimes. Wasn't a big deal, some baits fixed it. But still, with the meteor spawning right next to it, with a possibility to destroy part of it, the one under the map worked like a charm for the mini-bosses. But not so much for smashers lately, just like I explained. That's why I added the old one for smashers only. And it's not a waste of structures like you may think. If you counted the amount of block-offs we will save in this build, plus the baits only, you are still saving a lot. I will explain everything with the build video, don't worry. In this video, I tested the build with waves 20, 26, and 30, all in the same run. Only the entrance of the tunnel got some damage, since the traps there started running out of durability, which is really good. Wave 26 with the main 2 waves is the worst case scenario for this amp, and it passed very well. I will leave you now with the gameplay, hope you enjoy it. And if you want to support me, don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoy the video, and as always, see you in the next one.